What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Dinkum. It's been a little bit, at least in Dinkum time. We are now in fall, and I have been busy. We've been doing a bunch of decorating, a bunch of making of things. I'm going to give you kind of a tour, show you what's going on. Ooh, our first coconuts have grown. Yeah, we have coconuts now. And can I tell you what the plan is going forward? So if you've been watching the stream, you've seen a good chunk of this, but some of this will look new. But if you come over here, I've been working on doing some decorating, trying to get some basic infrastructure. And so I have this wonderful double bridge that folks on stream helped me pick out which bridge to use. Before I was using a stone one, it was a little too clunky. I have moved my museum, it was kind of over here, and put down some pathing. And so we have our museum set up now, and then over here, we have our underground entrance into the mines, which I think is pretty cool. I am going to change this fencing. I think it's a little too tall. I want to drop it down one level across the board. So we're going to do that a little bit later. We also have been into those mines and picked up some things. We got a glider, so we now have some hang gliding, which lets us, glide around and get onto the roofs of things. You can see our orchards coming in, and through trading, I have been getting coconuts. So they've just been given to me, which is great because I haven't actually found any native ones. It does mean I'm gonna have to chop down these bottle trees at some point and do my row of coconuts, but that's exciting. So we got some coconut trees going. All of our other orchards are in good space. We have all of our other plants, things here. All in all, pretty happy with that. The other thing I'm really excited about is getting this glider because I love games with gliders and kind of just fly around. And so I wanted a tree house, and you can't really do floating stuff. So what I did is I built a tower. It's kind of just a pole tower up. And then I planted a bunch of trees around it and fertilized them so they grew tall. And so it kind of hides the tower a little bit. It's not a massive an eyesore. And what's nice is now you can run over to the tower. You can climb on up to our tree house. And there we go. Now we have a nice view of everything that's going on in our area. So really, really pleased with that because it gives us a great launching point for our glider. So we can glide here. We can glide all the way over to the museum without even touching ground. Just a nice loping glide and kind of explore the areas of our town. If I want to be on the museum roof, well, not a problem. Easy enough to do. So yeah, I'm really pleased with it. Loving how the bridge is coming out. Loving kind of like basic pieces of what the decoration is going to be. This is going to be the wishing well, and it's not going to stay here. Once I build it, I think I have to move it back. I changed what I was doing here, so I think I'm going to move it back to this square. So just moving it back 2 or 3. Or I might even just put it right in the corner, or take it out altogether. I don't know yet. Well, once it's built, I'll move it. But I do really love having the museum and the mine right here. I think that's cool. I'm also going to knock out this divider here and put in more grass and connect them along the back wall, I think. I've been doing a lot of digging. So yeah, so the decorating is going really well. I do need to get the wishing well done, and in order to do that, we are going to need to get some pearls. But before we do that, we're going to go and visit our friend for our daily visits and see if we can get another visitor to come live on the island. First though, let's go ahead and grab these shiny discs. Because he likes them, and that makes him happy, and maybe then he'll want to live here. So let's talk to Franklin. Let's see what he can make right now. Chainsaw, so a lot of interesting stuff. I need more money, which always. But let's give him the discs first and see if that gets us anything else. So we'll give him that. He'll learn some stuff. He's going to give us some money, always helpful. And let's see if he finds anything. Survey says, oh, he did. Great, so we got some new inventions we can take a look at. Let's see what he's got for us today. So we got the dirt printer now, so you can literally print dirt. That's very useful. Bomb, weather station we already have a repair. We do need a charging table or charging station at some point. Very gotcha. Jet ski we need. I am most intrigued about the jet ski. So let's see, we have the cash. Let's see if we have all the other stuff we need for one. All right, so we're gonna need 10 old gears, plenty of them. We need some hot cylinders. What's a hot cylinder? Oh, that's batteries. Green boards with gold in there. Iron bars we don't have right now. Old wheel we do. And old contraption. Oops, that's not what we want. Old contraption we have. So we need 5 iron bars. We don't have them right now, but that doesn't mean we don't have the supplies for them. Because we have, let's see what we got. We got 1 nugget right now of that. What are they looking? Ah, these guys here. What we can do is we can look and see if these have any iron. We can also run around up top here. There may be some iron on the upper lands. We can go into the mines. That's a whole nother thing, and it'll probably be something we do in the next episode, for sure, because I do love mine runs. Or it'll be on the stream. So if you like watching streams, then you have to get some more iron ore there, some tin. And these will drop 2 or 3 ores, I think. And so we're just going to grind a bunch of these out. And actually what I think I'll do is go buy another grinder if the store is open. And let's pick up our goods here. Made some Waddle Tea. Do I have anything I want to sell him right now? Not really. So I gotta be careful. If I buy the grinder, then I won't have enough money to buy the jet ski plants. I'm not gonna get the jet ski today. That's not a problem though, because I do want it sooner than later so that I can really go pearl hunting, which is what we're going to do this episode after I get all the stuff ground up. We are gonna do some pearl hunting, but it's so much easier if you have a jet ski. We'll just use our little rowboat though, and hope for no sharks. Let that keep cooking. So yeah, other things I've done in the base since last episode. Well, I got a little what do they call those up there? I see some merry-go-round. That's not right. What is that called? That is a. Where is it? Not a wheel. Ah, there it is down here. It's a windmill. Duh, that's the word I was looking for. Don't you love when you have those days and just you blank out completely? It's always fun. Got some furnaces, got the windmill, got some more grinders, another table saw. This is kind of my crafting area. At some point I'll decorate it as such or make a proper like crafting zone. Let's let that keep running. Over here I've expanded our cooking. And so this is kind of our proper kitchen now. So raw ingredients are up in here. And then actually while we're here, let's go ahead and get some stuff cooking up. Raw ingredients are down here, and then the cooked ingredients are over here. So we do have, you know, we have some cooked ingredients ready to go. I'm not going to bring any of them with me. No, I think we'll just stick with the fruit salad for now. I think I'll just stick with the fruit salad. Pick that up. Come on. We'll go find out how much ore we have. So we've made one iron so far. So it's going to take a while before we get 5 iron. And I'm probably not going to have enough to do it today. But that's okay. Getting this other ore is great. Actually, once these finish, I'll put one more set in. And then we're going to start our journey for pearls. So let's throw this down for now. We can get more later. Come here, we'll throw that in. So knowing that we don't have what we need, I'm not going to worry too much just yet. Oh, actually, I do want to check something out, though. Where are we going to go for pearls? I think we're going to go north. We got that teleport tower set up. Yeah, so we'll go north. I'm going to throw this stuff back. And we're perked. All right. Let us pick up our boat. I have everything I need. I have everything I need. A full set of tools. Beautiful. And we're going to go ahead and pick this up. And then, whoa, fish are jumping. Forgot, did I make this too deep? Yeah, I made it too deep. At some point I'll line this little lagoon. Actually, you know what? Why don't we, can we boat to where we want to go? No, there's no clean way to boat there. Although we could just take the water out this way. It wouldn't be as fast, though, as just picking things up. So, oops. It's weird that the boat went down. Can I beat up the boat while I'm on it? Yes, good. Alright, we got our boat. Let's get our glider out and start gliding away. What we'll do is we will eat some of this food. And we're going to use our tower to get us the initial boost of elevation. So yeah, I love this tower. I love that it's hiding in the trees. It just it tickles me. It's so cool. I wish we could have like a floating block. That'd be really nice, but you know, it is what it is. So here we go, flying. We can kind of look around while we fly. Switch to the other view. It's more of an overhead. This is my favorite view, though. It's kind of directly behind. And I saw some folks playing modded where they have first-person views. So that might be kind of fun to check out one day. Right now, I'm still playing vanilla. I do also like that you get a little bit of a jump boost with the glider. So the glider has definitely been something I've really enjoyed. I find it super cool. Just flying around, getting over streams, having to swim, flying over gators is always fun. Flying past, you know, we got our bird friends over here. Come on, you. And we're gone. See, they can't get me. They can't get me, those little cassowaries. Alright, so here we are out here. We're going to fly over to that island there, and then we'll throw our boat down, kind of search around for pearls. We need 5 of them to put the wishing well in. So that's going to be something that's important. While we're over here, we'll grab any like interesting... Whoop, that bug just... Oh, that bug just got rid of himself. So we'll put our boat down here. I want my food back there. And we'll drive. And let's go see if we can find some pearls. As the music kicks in, and we have a nice little sound of the sea, just kind of playing around. Oh, speaking of pearls, there's one right there. So pop that there. And what we're gonna do is we're also gonna mark these as we find them. Because, oops, no, I don't want to mark my boat, I want to mark the pearl. Let's do that again. And we're gonna mark that with a gem. Because they will respawn. Right, and so knowing that they'll respawn is great because we can get more later. This little backwards rowing thing is a little weird. Alright, I think we'll go around the island this way. And we're just gonna keep looking. Now that we know what they look like, we should hopefully find a few more. And they sell for decent money. I don't know how often they respawn. I think it's like every 10 days or so they'll respawn. And so that's, that's not too shabby. We're gonna go ahead and get enough to build that plot, and then I'm probably gonna immediately move it once I can kind of see it in place. See it in situ, as I say. And I can make some decisions then. We're also gonna see if we see anything interesting. So we got a bunch of the angry birds, the cassowaries over there. Ooh, a cassowary and a shark, were they fighting? I think that was a pearl over there, right? Or is that a pearl? Yes. Okay, so the cassowary and the shark are going at it. No, it's just a rock. We're just gonna go right past him because I think he'll leave us alone in our boat. Good. And we'll keep kind of exploring the edges of the world here. So there's lots of fish up here. I have not been doing a ton of fishing. I need to do that. I did, got second in the fishing challenge. But that's really, big deal because there's 2 of us fishing. And I caught 1 barracuda. So it wasn't like it was any massive example of skill on my part. And it also may be easier to do this at night because I believe they glow. But I could be wrong there. I am tempted to come here and take some of those grass trees. There's so many of them here. But that may be something I do. But I can also just come back to this area at some point. In the interim, I want to keep searching for pearls, and these jellyfish are all in the way. So there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep swimming around, we'll find some more pearls, and we'll be right back. So that took a minute. And by a minute, I mean most of a Dinkum day. If you look, I went around the whole island. I am sure I boated over a ton of them and just missed them. But yeah, that was fun. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come to this inlet here. So we're just gonna drop a temporary marker there real quick and head that way and make our way back to town. And if we, if we do get lucky and we see any more pearls on the way, we'll probably stop and grab them, or at least mark them. And then that way we know where they are for the future. But yeah, this is good. I think now we have everything we need to pay off the building cost for our wishing well, so we can get that going. To make the game apparently a little more interesting or a little more easy or something. We'll have to see what the well does. I've never made or used one. I'm also realizing I am not going anywhere near the direction I just set up on my map. So we'll just do a quick little turn. And I'm thinking, nighttime might have been a better time to do pearl hunting, because I'm fairly certain we will see the sparkles in the water from the pearl. Now that we're going the right direction, we're going to swim into this very red sunset in the ocean. I'm just going to row our way back towards our base. and kind of make our way there safely. You know, yeah, we gotta get back home. I mean, look at all these jellyfish. Look at this shark. All these things want to eat me, or shock me, or something. And I don't, frankly, want to have any of that happen. So instead, we'll row, get some land, and then we'll start hopping and gliding all the way back to the base. But this is an inlet here. This is what we're aiming for because we want to be able to get closer into the main area. And at some point, I do think I'm going to do a major terraforming project and put down a full canal. And that'll be a whole venture in and of itself. There we go. We'll take this in. Oh, look at that. I got a vehicle achieve. I can see my base and everything there. So let's go pull ourselves up into the dirt. There we go. We're going to pop this real quick so we can have our boat on us. Boat collected. And now we can just fly back to town. Just a couple quick little glides. Hey, John. All right, so we don't have the iron yet. I never even asked him if he wanted me to do him a favor. We should probably do that just because, again, we're trying to get him to live here. And if it's something that we can do quickly, that'd be even better. So let's see if he's got a job for us. Perch, I am not fishing for him right now, so we're going to go ahead and pass on that. And instead, we're going to go and see what we need to... Oops, helps you have your glider out. We're going to look and see what we need to get this wishing well built. Also, I haven't seen this all lit up at night. Yeah, this is looking cool. There's going to be more stuff that goes in here. I'm not sure what yet, but I want to leave space for it. I really like this this mine that kind of goes underground. I think that's super cool. But for more importantly, let's see what we need to put in here. So we'll give it its pearls. Oh, that's all it needed. We already did everything else. Beautiful. So starting tomorrow, we can make it, and in a few days, we'll have a wishing well. Which will have to probably be the next video. That's where you'll get to see where the well ended up. In the meantime, hopefully that was fun. You got to see kind of what we've been doing since the stream. And then you got to see a little bit of a pearl hunt. That's probably how these videos are going to go. I've been doing lots of YouTube lives. So if you haven't subscribed and you want to be notified when they're going on, go ahead and do that. And we'll see you there because it's really a lot of fun. It's a very chill game. It's a good time to chat with the community and hang out and enjoy. But thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you're liking what you're seeing. We're going to keep expanding our town. We're going to start putting some pathing down. Everything's just getting bigger, better. I'm excited. Ooh, more coconuts we got to plant. But that will all probably be on the stream in the next few nights. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Bye!